Robert Vittek is Slovakia's all-time top goal scorer. Back in 2010, he led the line as they qualified for the FIFA World Cup for the very first time.
I think that for me, and for all Slovakian supporters and players, it was just magnificent to qualify for the World Cup. We were really looking forward to the whole event as a group. And when we got to South Africa, we wanted to enjoy ourselves. We went there as big underdogs. Nobody expected anything from us. And then we were drawn in a tough group. And everything at the World Cup was at a very high level. But I think we surprised everyone.
Slovakia opened that tournament against New Zealand, and it was Vittek who scored his country's first ever FIFA World Cup goal. Though New Zealand snatched a draw in injury time, Vittek's strike was a huge milestone.
I have very fond memories of the first game. It was a strange feeling, of course, but it was fantastic to score that goal. It goes without saying that I was very proud that it was me who achieved something so significant. I think my family shared my emotions too. It was just a shame we conceded the goal in the last minute, which robbed us of victory.
Losing to Paraguay in their second game left Slovakia facing elimination as they met reigning champions Italy in Johannesburg. But two more Vittek goals helped them to a remarkable 3-2 victory.
Before the match, we told ourselves we had nothing to lose. We played as if it was going to be the last game of our careers. When we entered the stadium, we saw Italy had a lot of supporters. The atmosphere was truly electric, and we really did have nothing to lose. The match finished in our favour, of course, and I'd have to say it was the best performance in Slovakian football history. I was very pleased I was there, and that I contributed to the victory with my two goals, and that we were able to eliminate the team, who were world champions at the time.
Vittek was on target again in the second round, but his penalty wasn't enough against eventual finalists Holland. But that 2010 campaign remains a standout moment for Slovakia as they failed to qualify for either the subsequent Euros or for Brazil.
It was because we failed to build on the success we'd had. I think we became a bit conceited. It seemed that everybody thought our success would automatically continue. I think that for both tournaments, some of the opponents we faced in qualifying were in transition, and we felt we should have had a great chance to qualify from our groups.
After a decade spent playing his club football abroad in Germany, France and Turkey, Vittek returned home for the 2013-14 season, helping Slovan Bratislava to the league title, the first of his career. He's hoping that an improvement in the domestic game will also benefit the national team.
I'm not seeing things here in a very positive light at the minute. That's why I decided to come back. This is what I was contemplating when deciding whether to come back to Slovakia and whether I'd stay at Slovan. I want that feeling of optimism to return to the league. I believe that right now, football in Slovakia isn't as good as it should be. Of course, I'm one of the oldest players here these days. We veterans, we have certain duties in relation to our younger teammates. In my football career abroad, as well as when I previously played in Slovakia, I learned a great deal. I learned a lot from the older players. And now I'm trying to be a leader at Slovan Bratislava and a teacher for the young players here.
Perhaps those young teammates will be able to emulate Vittek in the future and star for Slovakia at a FIFA World Cup.